right? We're in the second lesson of writing equations in slope-intercept form. We're actually going to write the equation instead of graph it. Before, we asked you to write an equation in slope-intercept form, and I'd give you the slope, and I'd give you the y-intercept, and then you would write the equation. But today's a little bit different. It's saying, okay, we're going to write the equation in slope-intercept form. So we replace the slope, and then what? All right, I need to find out what b is. So I don't have b, but I have an x and I have a y. If I can replace y and I can replace x, can I figure out what b is? Yes. So here, 1 equals 6 plus b. Therefore, the value of b must be -5. So they give you m, you have to find b, and then you rewrite it. Your slope is 2, your y-intercept is -5, and that's it. Okay, we're going to do another one together. I need to write an equation in slope-intercept form. Oops, I know I wrote 2. Okay, they give you the slope of -1, but you don't have b. Therefore, you replace x and y so that you can find b. B must be 3. So I have m, I have b. My equation is -1x plus 3. After seeing these 2 examples, I want you to pause the video and try doing these ones on your own. Part C, you can do the same thing again. I have m, but I don't have b, so I'm going to replace y with -2. I'm going to replace m with 3. I'm going to replace m with a third, and I'm going to replace x with 3. When I simplify, 1/3 times 3 is 1. I'm going to get -3, and my equation is y equals 1/3 x minus 3. The next two are a little tricky. We have our slope, but we don't have a coordinate. We just have an x-intercept, but technically an x-intercept is a coordinate. We have our x value, therefore our y value would be 0. So let's try it again. Y equals -1/2 x plus, I don't have the y-intercept. I have the x. So put 0 in for y, -8 for x, and you're going to get 8 over 2, which is 4. So y equals -1/2 x minus 4. Hold on. Okay, this one, they do give you the y-intercept. The y-intercept is b. So y equals 6x minus 7. That's super easy. This is your y-intercept. X-intercept is very different. Here your slope is undefined, so no slope. If you have no slope, the equation, I should say, not you, the equation cannot be written in slope-intercept form. So we cannot write this equation. It has to be x equals. Okay? It has to be an x equals equation. So what's our x value? -3. Okay. All right. To the back, it says, now, what if they don't give you slope? You're going to have to use your 2 points to find the slope. So let's just first go around to here. Let's find our slope. x1, y1, x2, y2. You know you need slope for all these equations. So let's just go ahead and find the slope for all of them. So -7 minus 3, 0 minus -5. It's going to be -10 over 5, which is -2. Go ahead, pause the video, and find the slopes for each. Okay, so we have all of our slopes. Then what you have to do is use one of the points. Do you want to use this one or this one? Which one? I'm going to use this one. So y equals mx plus b. You put in your point, you put in your slope, and what do you get for b? So your final equation is y equals 2x minus 7. Here, you're going to do it again. It said find the slope of the line containing the points. Done. Plug the values of the slope and one point into the equation, and then solve for b. Substitute the values of m and the newly obtained b into y equals mx plus b. So y equals 2x plus what? We're going to use this one. I don't like the negatives. So 4 equals 2 times 2 plus b. 4 equals 4 plus b. B equals 0. Therefore, y equals 2x plus 0. We're going to do the same thing again here. Y equals mx plus b. Okay, I don't care which one you use. Well, we know the y-intercept, so we don't even have to do that. We can just say it's 6. Here, same deal. We have m as 0. Well, we don't have the y-intercept, so we have to figure out what b is. Let's just pick the first point. Y is -3, 0 times 1 plus b. -3 equals 0 plus b. B equals -3. So y equals 0x minus 3. Y equals -3. The end. All right. Example 3. The data in the table shows the size of the room in square feet and the time it takes to paint the room in minutes. Write an equation that relates to the room size and the painting time. Predict the amount of time required to paint the room measuring 750 square feet. Okay, they're asking you to do a lot here. So all we have to do is pick 2 sets of points. We could pick this one, and sure, we could pick this one. I don't care. So x1, y1 is 100 and 160. x2, y2, 200 and 280. Okay, so it's going to be 280 minus 160 over 200 minus 100. This is how we're going to find our slope. So 120 over 100, which is going to reduce down to 12 over 10, which is 6 over 5. So y equals, write the equation that relates to room paint. Predict the amount of time required to paint a room measuring 750 square feet. So room size is 750 square feet. We need to predict the time. Okay, we need to write our equation first. We figured out our slope. We need to figure out our b. So let's just use this point. So 100 is x. 160 is y. And then we're going to have to put it into our calculator. Figure it out. Negative I don't have my calculators on hand, so pardon my cellular device. Okay, so my equation is y equals 6/5 x minus 74,840. We want to know when x is 750, what y will be. So we have to substitute in 750. Okay. So, oh goodness, I did this equation wrong. Oh, all right, we're gonna have to redo this. Sorry, there was people working outside my room and I could not concentrate. Okay. Okay, let's do this again. 6/5 is my equation. Oh boy, we gotta edit this. Can we edit this? Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Y equals mx plus b. We found our slope was 6/5. I accidentally wrote it as 750 because I was looking at this. So it's 6/5. I'm going to use one of my coordinates, 100, and then 160 is y. That's going to be 600 divided by 5, which is 12. I'm sorry, which is 120. When I subtract it from 160, I get 40. So my equation is y equals 6/5 x plus 40. Okay. Then I want to know what it is when it's 750. So I got to substitute 750 in here. So 6/5 750 x plus 40. Okay, so what's that going to be? $940 square feet.